Hey everybody, welcome back to Rip Before Ripkins. It's Corey, and this weekend I took the trek up to Burlington, North Carolina to the card show by POW Productions, and it was a pretty good time. It was a short trip. It's not very far from where I live, and I drove home from Alabama that morning and jumped straight in the car and went straight to the show, and we arrived just about 30 minutes after it had started. And here we go inside. 150 tables all over the place, and it was packed. You can see these Jackie Robinson, Nolan Ryan, Tom Seaver. Just such a good looking setup this guy had. Vintage football, and they also had the 1971 top set right there for $1,850. There was a whole lot of junk wax, as you can see here, some new packs, and some Pokemon over here on this table. And we got to wander over to the other side, and it was just as packed, and we got to run into our local card shop was set up, Chris's Cards and Collectibles right there, and he had a whole lot set up. He was basically the man behind the show. He got it set up, and there you see a bunch of non-sports, which was very tempting to me. I wanted to buy so much from this guy, but I didn't get anything. You can see these vintage cards in this one, and there's some Ripkins down here at the bottom, some rookies, 1, 2, 3, 4 Ripken rookies, some tops, and the Fleer. So there was some dime boxes, quarter boxes. As you can imagine, those were being ransacked, and we had a great time. Let's go back and open up what we got. And this is the haul from this weekend's card show. Had a great time, and let's start with this 1977 set that I picked up. Didn't get to see that in the video. It's the New York Mets team set, and it was $15, and I thought it was a pretty good price. I needed about 6 or 7 more of these, and I figured it would be a cheaper way for me to do it. I'd buy these, swap out the good ones that I have in my binder, or the ones that I have dings or rounded corners, and I could replace them with these. These are pretty well centered, most of them. The Tom Seaver's got a ding in the upper left-hand corner. I do remember that, and this Milner was kind of creased up. And other than that, the set was pretty nice. The backs were clean, as you can see there. There's the Seaver making his little appearance. The top left corner right here is dinged. You can see that. But other than that, the Torre was off center, but the backs were pretty clean. That's what I look for in my binder. I try to get those centered up and no stains or anything on them, no blemishes. So it's kind of a passion project for me. I've got about 400 cards out of the set right now, and I just pick up new ones when I can and try to clean them up and make the binder as immaculate as possible. So maybe eventually down the road I'll have me a nice near mint set. But that was a good pickup, $15. And I also bought this for $15, the 1988 score. We'll be ripping that in the upcoming weeks. 1970 tops. I picked up 2 cards for this set. I only pick up 1 or 2 cards about a week or every 2 or 3 weeks because it's a slow moving process. I'm just trying to build that set up. It's my wife's birth year. The Ernie Bank, or Ernest Banks, as John would call him, he has a little black dot over here underneath the number. I thought this was on the penny sleeve, but I realized when I got it home that it was actually on the card. So that was kind of a bummer, but I don't hold the 70 tops to the same standards as I do the rest of my cards. I just try to get no creases and try to get them a little bit sharp. That's pretty much what that qualified as. I got that for $30, and the Billy Williams was $10. I paid $40 for both of those, so I thought that was a great price on that. Also, this John Elway 1983 Topps rookie card, it was $35, and it's pretty well centered, and it's got a very clean back on it. It's very centered up. Honestly, I was pretty surprised that it was only $35 and that nobody had already bought that, but there was so many cards there, I don't blame people for passing it up. SPX Radiance, Sebastian Aho. I do collect Carolina Hurricanes. He's numbered to 100. Upper Deck Credentials Aho. That is numbered to 75. You can barely make it out over here on the right-hand side. It's kind of the gold and the green kind of go together, so it's hard to see with the glare. But I also picked that one up. So, Seth Jarvis, the SP Authentic Limited Red. The Aho Deep Roots. That was a new release this year, and I love the way the Deep Roots looked. And there's one back here. Seth Jarvis Red Rookie Authentics to $199. Jarvis and Aho are my two biggest PC guys for hockey. And I also picked up this Desert Shield 1991 Ryan Sandberg. I picked this up for John Jebs. It is going to be a birthday gift. I kind of ruined the surprise because I had to text him, because this was only $15, and it was kind of crazy because I thought the prices were higher. It does have a little soft corner right there. You can barely make it out. It's just a little bit. I mean, it's still kind of sharp. It's just like it's been maybe dropped or something. But this card is very clean. Very, very clean. And it's real. And it's $15. Those are, I'm pretty sure, way higher than that. As soon as I saw the price on it and I asked the guy, I was expecting him to say 60, 70, and he said 15, and I immediately texted John and said, hey, you need this, and of course he does, so that will be going to his birthday present. So if you want to contribute to his birthday, hit me up, drop me a comment, and we will get some stuff there. We got 93 Flair here. This is going to be a future rip. I got it for $35. These are the cellophane boxes inside. They're wrapper inside of a box, inside of a cellophane wrapper. And the 2022 Bowman Chrome Yellow, numbered to 50, PSA 10, Ryan Mountcastle. This was $20. It was the first thing I bought. He said $20, and I said I cannot leave that here. I carried that around, and there was a couple guys that asked me about it, and of course they also said it was a great price. So I had a great time. Elway I was very stoked on. This is probably my favorite pickup, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you saw anything that you want to point out, please feel free to drop me a comment. Thank you guys as always for watching. Till next time, later.